This is Alpha Lord MuRiDa, Special Light Love Warrior Snow Judah Big Shield. Holy Shield. Right now, a lot of people are wondering why am I pushing out so many great updates? Why am I pushing out so many brilliant updates? This is something that I need to have I need to have thank you for a lot of people. Right now, I'm going to thank the people. I mean, there's so many people that I have to be thankful for. So many people have been helping me. Um, right now, look at this. You gotta hear this for yourself. Alpha Lord is Sukkunra, Lord is Area Lenza. Is this the truth? Nothing but the truth, so I'm your Arcturian Angel. Um, around 200 million, around 200 million star people are working around the clock. They're working intensively on upgrades for my body, improvements on my body, um, new content for my memory. I mean, new information, useful information that I can reverse engineer and use for powerful stuff. Literally, this is true. Around 21 million super elite star people are working around the clock intensively on upgrades and improvements to my body, to my mind, to my information, mainly my body and my aura. Is the truth, nothing but the truth? So, oh my God, Arcturian Angel. They're swinging hard. It's a hard yes. I'm gonna start doing that because I'm mainly doing this for your benefit. This is just another layer to help you be more confident when I'm saying it's true. Because a lot of people are saying that I'm spreading lies and I'm spreading falsehoods. I double check, triple check. Well, not all the time, but I usually triple check my information, and I my information is good. I know that I have extreme abilities because I'm able to do things. I've done things that I'm doing a lot of things that are impossible. By the way, you start people that 21 million, around 21 million super elite star people that are doing a lot of upgrades on me. So you people don't know. There's I don't know who all of them are. That's a lot of star people. Around 21 million star people. They're working around the clock on specifically for my body, for my upgrades, for improvements. And just recently, these star people, I don't know how it works. I don't know how the process works, but they just pushed out a bunch of upgrades. They upgraded my body tremendously as a special Christmas gift. They did a lot of upgrades and they gave me a lot of, like I said, they gave me one of Divine Critter himself and his brothers and sisters gave me Divine Critter, one of his prime critter abilities. One of his most is one of his prime abilities, which is it's even for a star person, it's rare for Divine Critter to give out this ability. Usually, this ability is only reserved uh, for very few extraterrestrial beings, and only mainly for the his brothers and sisters. It's extremely rare for somebody who's this low on the this low on the scale to get this ability. Uh, but this ability wasn't given as a freebie. This is something I earned. I had extreme dedication and I made a lot of sacrifices and I made the right choices. This is why I always tell you guys, you gotta always make the right choices. You gotta always do the right thing. And remember, the right thing doesn't mean rat out your friend or tattletaling somebody. The right thing is the good thing, the efficient thing to do. If it's more efficient and it's better, you need to do it. If if um if and that's something you have to discover on your own. Remember, everybody. Remember what am I saying? Arcturian Angel I am. This is the range. It's not about what you do. You can do whatever you want, but you have to be with your best range. You have to be your right vibration frequency. You have to do you have to do what is your range. So remember, this is the range. If 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 beating up a guy to protect a girl, if that's your range, if 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 um if that's the best version of yourself, you do you. That's what you got to do. Because remember, it's not about what you do. You can do whatever you want, but it's about matching your range. Well, what is appropriate, what is right for your frequency and vibration. And remember, if you have the thought of something, if you have the thought that you want a hot girl or you want a Porsche, you're automatically deserving of that. Anytime you can come up with a thought, you can comprehend a thought. If you can think about it, you deserve it. But you have to earn it. You have to figure out a way to get it. And remember, always remember, if you do a bad thing, remember it's not efficient. Good is better. So if you do something bad to get this Porsche or get this hot girl, there are going to be consequences. There's going to be problems. But if you do the good, the more efficient, the better way, it's going to work out better. I'm just using this as an extreme example. These are just examples. Um, so always remember this. And I think you 21 million elite star people, extremely elite star people that are working around the clock, like my pendulum just said, working around the clock on my upgrades. And the last last 2 days, you push out a bunch of upgrades on me. By the way, these 21 million star people that have been working around the clock for upgrades on me, I'm a blueprint. They've been experimenting with me. I gave them permission, and this is part of my existence. This is part of my purpose. I'm a new type of person. I'm a new type of being, and they're trying a lot of new stuff on me, which I'm very happy because none of this stuff is painful. None of this hurts. All this stuff is good and great. All this stuff is an elite stuff. These are improvements. They're not working to torture me or to hurt me. These star people want to improve me, want to make me elite, want to make me an elite blueprint. Because the more that they get things to work on me, the more I experiment and I use the things that they give me and the upgrades they do for me, the more that they can do things for their own people. They can do things for other new type of hybrids. That they can do. The blueprint is it's a master copy of things that they're going to create in the future. So I'm basically a master copy of I'm actually an ideal copy, and I'm actually outperforming. I'm way outperforming. That's why they have so many. That's why they have around 21 million super elite star people that are working around the clock extremely hard on upgrades on different. I mean, they're working a lot of they're working on a lot of stuff to to do for me, and that's because I outperform my expectations. I'm such a good blueprint that it's extremely rare for a person, especially an Earth person, to have that many super elite star people, especially a lot of extraterrestrial beings that are working around the clock on upgrades for one being. That's how special and that's how valuable I am. And this so I just want to say I'm very thankful. I'm very appreciative to you 21 around 21 million elite star people that are working around the clock. The last upgrades you guys did on me are perfect, are absolutely perfect. I love this range. This Arcturian Angel I am. This is the range. This is the perfect range. I know you're gonna make even better improvements on me. But I mean, these last improvements on me, these making me more immune, changing the rules and making me more immune to suppression. I mean, you super elite star people are genius at creating these upgrades for me. And what's cool is none of this stuff is painful. Whenever you guys push out an upgrade on me, it's not painful at all, which I think is awesome. It's a lot of people when they have to get an upgrade, there's usually downfalls. Like when somebody has to get a calf implant or like a breast implant, there's usually problems or like a nose job or facelift. But your guys' upgrades are perfect upgrades. There's no pain. They're perfect. They work. They're legendary upgrades. So I am extremely thankful, and I will work. I will be always be on my best behavior, and I always work extremely hard to be deserve to fully earn this special thing that you star people have set up for me. I'll work extremely hard every single day, and so but getting back to you people, this is the reason why I'm pushing out a lot of updates, because the dark forces that they're pushing hard, they pushed so hard that they've allowed this. They've been suppressing me. They've been hurting me so much that now I have the right to push back. I have the right because balance has been maintained. The dark forces, they're the okay. The scale's like this. The dark forces up there. Scale has to go back the other way. And right now, the scale is going back the other way. Us light side are down here. Dark forces are up here. You know, they're way up there. I mean, they're getting their way. They're pushing hard. They're torturing people. They're way up here. It's you know they're way above us. So right now we have the ability to push the scale, and we're gonna actually push them down here. That's where it needs to be, and this is gonna take around 20 25 years, but a lot of changes are gonna happen. To skip to tip the scale. I mean, the dark forces tip the scale so hard in our favor that it's literally going to take 25, 30 years for the scales to even get even, and another like 50 years for the scales to get in our favor. And when it's in our favor, it's going to be in our favor for over 1,000 years. So dark forces. I'm just warning you right now. You know, our heavy hitters, they're online right now. Our heavy hitters, they're activated, they're awakened. We got all our heavy hitters. We're all online. Me, the other aspects, the big heavy hitters. And I mean, we're behemoths in ourselves. We have the other heavy hitters, the other aspects. They have a lot of special abilities. They have a lot of stuff that we work as a team. This is how our campaign works. So we literally have trillions upon trillions of us working as a team. We work as we work in unisons. We help each other out. So a lot of people think that I'm one man wrecking crew. No, I'm a part of a campaign of so many collectives. It's on rails, so many powerful collectives. There's really trillions upon trillions of us. So when I do something, when I do Ho'oponopono, I am the only person in all the universes that can connect to all these forces at once. I am the only person in all the universe can connect to all these forces at once. Um, this is something you need to understand. This is something people need to understand. And I'm still figuring out why I'm the only person in all the universes that have this are able have this privilege, have this favor to be able to connect with all these forces, and to be able to use divine creators prime a lot of divine creator prime a lot of divine creators prime abilities. I'm trying to figure out. I'm told that I've earned it. I've sacrificed a lot and I did a lot of special stuff, so I'm getting special stuff back. I'm told it's a two-way street. When I make a lot of sacrifices and I do special stuff and I'm devoted, the star people and the divine command, um, that makes them very happy, and they were really upset that what went down for me, and what made them even more upset, because yes, the divine command, divine creators, brothers and sisters do get upset. They do get their feathers in a ruffle. Well, not only them, but a lot of extra mental beings were upset that I had so much devotion and I had so much love for everybody, and I was getting hammered left and right. I was literally getting hammered left and right. I was getting up and I was getting knocked down. I was getting hammered again. I was constantly getting hammered. I was constantly getting tortured and beaten and beaten. I just kept on getting up and kept on having devotion, kept on pushing, and I never gave up. I just literally except for that one week, like I told you, I gave up for. They allowed the only reason why they allowed me to give up. The only reason why that one time when I gave up for a week and a half. The only reason why that happened is to help me realize, help me understand what it means to if I were to fail, if I were to give up, the pain, the problems, um, the issues that could come up if I fail. And that was unbearable. That literally was unbearable. It was so much pain, and it was so many dark and sinister things that I saw, that I knew in that moment that I when that after that week and a half, I redoubled my efforts. I was greatly suppressed, and I was lethargic. and I literally fought hard. There were days where I was sitting my back to the desk crying because I was so lethargic, and I was pushing hard to push through. You guys don't realize there has been many days where I've been so lethargic and I've been so beaten and I've been so beat down, and I'm sitting here staggering, trying to trying to do good and great, trying to study, and I'm just my eyes are I had good tears running down my eyes. There's been many days where I'm beaten down and I literally am beaten down, and the people that are beaten down, I'm doing this for them. I'm working for them, and that's what really set off a lot of these extra-dimensional beings. That really set off a lot of the High Lotus, the Divine Creators, brothers and sisters. That's really set them off. This is the reason why we have some extremely powerful people in our reality that normally don't interfere with our reality, because word got out, and these super powerful beings can see the past, present, and future. They can see the suffering. When I was beat down, I still got up and I literally cried, and I had to drag myself, and I push. There's times where I was so beat down that I still got up and I still studied. I still pushed, and I still pushed, and these beings saw this and know this to be true, and it did not sit well with them. So understand this, dark forces. You push me hard enough, and understand this. I've been doing this all for you. I've been doing this for everybody. Light side, neutral, and everybody. Right now, like I said, the scales are tipped like this. You dark forces up here. That's like us. Our campaign, our collectives, our trillion upon trillions are down here. Everything's hugely in our favor. It's gonna slowly balance out, and it's gonna hit 25, 30 years for it to balance out, and then another 50 years for it to tip in our favor. So you have a lot of you have a choice right now. You either work hard, which this doesn't even matter. I'm told this doesn't matter. Even if I do say this, you won't even this won't even compute with you. You won't even do this because um, this is something that's not in nature. They say it's inevitable for you guys to push, and then right now we're gonna push back. We're gonna push back at you hard, and then this is inevitable because remember, we don't want a war. We don't want a fight. We want a peaceful resolution. But because of your nature, because of who you won't allow this. So, and we know this to be true. We know this, that you won't allow this. And we have we have trillions upon trillions. We have some of the most powerful beings ever in all the universes that are working us. There's such powerful beings that are working with us that normally don't even they never interfere with stuff like this because they saw what would happen, and they didn't sit well with them. They're on board with this 100%. Maybe even more than 100%. And these beings, I'm not even quite sure who they are. I just Some of these beings are elements, some of these beings are aspects, some of these beings are just things that I've never heard of before, but they're extremely powerful, and that they can do things that you won't believe they can do. I mean, these beings are from more of the central universe, so I don't understand. I don't quite understand all this stuff, but they're extremely powerful. I mean, insanely powerful, and they normally don't interfere with this kind of thing. This is not something they normally do, but because of the circumstances, because of what's gone down, they it didn't sit well with them. It didn't sit well with a lot of people. So a lot of beings that I've heard stories about, and I don't understand what they are or who they are. I don't even know. I know that some of them are elements and aspects, and just so you know, they normally don't interfere with this stuff, but they're now in our reality. And remember, we're gonna push hard, and that this is inevitable. That this is supposed to happen. But remember all you people, this that nothing bad will happen to you. This whole thing about this being a survival game. We're we're gonna set it up so this doesn't go down. We're gonna take. We're gonna. We have so many powerful beings that are in our campaign. There's literally trillions and trillions that we can do this very easily. We can overtake them very easily without any conflict, without even any bad or negative to happen. So rest assured, there's nothing. The things you heard in the prophecy, you're in the highest reality, and in the highest reality, no bad, no harm's gonna happen to you. Everything's gonna be good and great. So have faith, have complete faith in that, and know that I'm telling the truth. Alpha Lord is Silken Rod, High Lord is Area Lenza. Is this the truth? Nothing but the truth, so me, Arcturian Angel. The people in this reality, the people that are watching this video, they're completely safe. This whole thing about the 2025 and 2029, this whole survival game, people getting hoarded into um, Fema Camps. This won't happen to them. This is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth. So help me, Arcturian Angel. We're gonna overtake the. We got so many powerful bands that we're gonna overtake these forces very easily, without any harm or any hurt or any bad negative to happen to these people. Because we love these people, and the people that they won't be pushing the FEMA camps. The volcanoes won't happen. Planet countries won't be ripped apart. I mean, it's like nothing ever happened. They're gonna be taken out so silently, that there's gonna be no issues at all. Everybody's gonna be safe. Everybody's gonna be well, and there's no reason to fear. Um, is this correct? There's no reason to fear. There's no reason to have fear. There's no reason to that people need to have faith and understand that everything's gonna go according to plan, and everything's gonna be good and great. No harm is gonna be happening to them. So we love them, and this is our drive is for them. It's for the people. No harm will come to them. This is correct. This is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So I'm an Arcturian Angel. See it swinging hard. So people, you gotta believe me. No, I know you. A lot of you folks hear stories, you hear prophecies that you're gonna be put in FEMA camps, and you guys are gonna be hurt, and the countries are gonna rip apart, and you guys are gonna be tortured and hurt, and there's gonna be mass killings, and all this horrible. You guys have been fed so many stuff. Understand this is for the other realities. If you're watching this video, you're in the highest reality, and in this reality, that does not go down. You are in the highest reality, so understand. You just heard from the pendulum. No harm is gonna come to you. They're not gonna be mass chaos. They're not gonna mass put people in FEMA camps. They're not gonna torture you. The countries are not gonna rip apart. Volcanoes are not gonna kill millions of people. They're not going to control the weather and kill millions upon millions. That all is not going to go down. There's literally trillions of us, and we love you guys very much. We love you guys tremendously, and we fought for you guys for a long time. And understand, there's no harm will ever be done to you. You'll be safe. None of this stuff will go down. This is for the other realities. In this reality, you're going to be safe. You're going to prosper. You're gonna. There's nothing but good and great. So always have faith in it. Just hang in there. We just got a few more years. Well, things have to be orchestrated in a certain way so everything goes according to plan. So nothing big, nothing traumatic happens. This is our plan. This is our goal. This is what our campaign is about. About making this a silent, peaceful thing. We're gonna take them out silently, and we're gonna eliminate them silently. We already have people that have taken over their command and their main people. We have people that are. I don't know how they're doing it. I'm told not to look at this, so I'm not gonna look at this. I'm told somehow our people replace their top people, and I don't know. I'm not sure how this happens. I'm not sure if one person disappears and then one clones, or a soul comes into another soul gets bumped out. I'm not. I'm not. I'm told I'm not allowed to see this. I'm told Well, I'm told I can see it, but they recommend that I don't see this. They say this is gonna complicate things, so I'm not gonna look at that. And this is something you folks are not allowed. This is something that I'm even told not to look at because it would be bad for me. I literally, like I told you folks, I can see anything. I'm allowed all information in all the universe. I can literally see anything. I'm allowed any information, but they tell me it's crucial that I don't look at this piece of information. So just remember, folks, you are safe. No harm is going to be done for you. You're not going to be forced into FEMA camps. You're not going to be tortured. There's not going to be mass killings. You're not going to be enslaved. The countries are not going to rip apart. Volcanoes are not going to kill millions of people. Everything's going to go according to plan. It's going to work out perfectly. They're understand there's trillions upon trillions of us. Uh, we're working day and night, and we have some of the most powerful extraterrestrial beings that are here in this reality that normally don't interfere with this. I mean, these beings are so powerful that they're extremely powerful, and I don't. And they're from more of the central universes, so they're really ancient. They're so old, it's unreal. So remember, you're safe. No harm gonna be. Remember, I can't stress that enough because so many people are fear based. So many people are afraid that that there's gonna be people are gonna be put in FEMA camps and there's gonna be mass killings, mass torture. And believe me, that won't go down. That's for the other realities. That's not for. And if you're watching this, you're in the best reality, and that doesn't go down in our reality. That does happen in the other realities. The other realities, a lot of people get put in FEMA camps. I mean, a lot of literally millions upon millions of people get tortured and killed, and bad stuff happens to them. But you're in the if you're watching this, you're in the highest reality. So understand this: you're safe. Everything's gonna go according to plan, and you gotta believe that. You just saw the pendulum, and I do not lie. I do not tell fibs or make up stories. I'm telling you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me out, Arcturian Angel. I can't stress that enough. Thank you, and have a blessed day, all of you. I'm truly sorry about going past my time limit. I know I got a time limit. I deeply apologize. I just have to stress that to the people.